Morning guys, G2P Angler Jason Reese here. I'm out with my dad Dave Reese. The audio sync is off again because we shot 3 days of fishing while his visit was here and didn't look at the camera footage till afterwards, and the audio was not working. So one of my great viewers recommended an external mic, and it's a good idea. This one just didn't turn out to be great. So I'm going to show you guys the spread and we're going to get right into the fishing. Got a pink and white Seaweed going out in a 4.6 planer, a blue and white Islander squid combo that we run off the shotgun. Dumped this like way back with a half a spool. Got a Mahi Maniacs chugger going out in 1 outrigger. A white DTX Minnow 220 going close to the boat on another planer rod. That's the one that we caught that kingfish on last time. So we learned that DTX Minnows catch kings. And then Island Rod Flyer on the other outrigger. So we knew going out it was going to be rough with a high chance of seaweed, but we decided to take a shot at it anyways. So we went out to like 500 feet, found some blue water, but there was so much seaweed that every time we clean lines and redeploy them, it was just more scattered weed everywhere. It didn't matter if we were out in 500 or 1,000 feet, it was just scattered weed everywhere. And we're getting beaten up in a small boat. So we decided to just turn around, head south, and give us one shot trolling to Fort Lauderdale, then we would duck into Port Everglades and come up the intercoastal so we just weren't getting so beaten up. So as we made the turn and headed south from Hillsboro towards Fort Lauderdale, the planer rod went off. Pulled the planer off. Dad did a pretty good job fighting them, not falling off the side of the boat in the rougher seas, which I know is a little bit hard to see in the video. And fish got closer, got the gaff ready. We were hoping it was going to be a small wahoo, but turns out to be a bonita. So it took us a couple of hours to even get our first bite. First fish was a bonita, and throw it in the box, head south. So as we were approaching Fort Lauderdale at the end of our troll, I noticed that the DTX 220, the pink one, wasn't tracking properly, so I swapped it for a smaller 200, and it took off screaming shortly after.
I think it's a king. Yeah. At least you got dinner. Hold it there. All right.
That lure you just put on.
Yeah. So that was on the DTX 200. Let me get a little view of that. Yeah.
So we rolled the dice on this day, knowing that we could have some rough fishing conditions. You can't catch them sitting on the couch, and sometimes you take a shot and it's not great. So we trolled for a couple of hours just from Hillsboro Inlet down to Port Everglades, and 2 bites, caught both fish, and made the most of it. Always enjoy the day with my dad in the water. And I think this clip here was the last of the bad audio. So unfortunately, it ruined our entire dinner. The whole catch, cook, and clean didn't happen, but my dad had one more day after this to try to go out and find a wahoo. Good news is, inshore, still a beautiful day, so we were able to make the most of the late morning. We opened up shooters, had a nice meal on the water, and headed on in. Still had a great day out there. Thanks for watching, guys.